What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's good, y'all? Back with some more Hakeem Olajuwon highlights. This one from the 1986-87 season, Western Conference semifinals. Houston Rockets versus the Seattle SuperSonics. Hakeem Olajuwon drops a monster game of 49 points, 25 rebounds, and 6 blocks. Lord have mercy, the dream was unstoppable. That man was a special basketball player. And I've been ramping up my Hakeem Olajuwon content lately because I really do enjoy watching this guy play. Like, Hakeem, to me, for me, I think Kobe Bryant is the most poetic basketball player I've ever seen. Let's just say offensively, right? His grace, his footwork, the kinds of shots he takes, his creativity is just ridiculous. He do things every game that's like, I've never seen that before. For me, Hakeem Olajuwon is that center that gives me that same feeling offensively that Kobe Bryant gave me. And he could also get physical, just like Kobe could muck it up and get physical too. So I like that there's a wide range of dynamics there with both those players. But that SuperSonics team, the 86-87 SuperSonics team, had some good players. Tom Chambers was on that team. Xavier McDaniel was on that team. Strong, small forward, if I'm not mistaken. Was all-star around that time or fringe all-star. Whether he made the all-star game or not, he was an all-star caliber player. I'll just say that. Solid on points. Give you, 20-something points per game. Moderate amount of rebounds. That's a pretty sturdy player. Nate McMillan was on that squad at one of the guard positions. And he was one of the best defensive players in the league at the time. And they had a big guy in Alton Lister, who was a big body, get you some block shots. But they had an okay roster. They had a good roster. I wouldn't even say good roster. They had an okay roster. They had some names there. They could have used a few more pieces. Maybe another scorer that was something close to Xavier McDaniel would have been good. But the potential was there. I don't even think they had a 500 record that season. I think that they were one of the lower seeded teams, if I'm not mistaken. But anywho, didn't matter who you were. Didn't matter the caliber of player you were. Didn't matter your damn record. Hakeem put everybody through the torture chamber. Every big. I don't give a damn who you were. Let's get into it.
Sampson working on Chambers. Blocked by Olajuwon. Outlet pass. Good one by Sampson to level. 2-on-1 break. McRae, and that's the Houston fast breaker they would like to run. McMillan. No foul.
Give me that, boy.
Down by Olajuwon. Now McRae. Hakeem filling the lane, draws the foul, and on the clock we have 5:21, I believe.
What Bickerstaff wanted him for.
Harris to Olajuwon gets it in good position. And Hakeem now with 8 points, ties 7 on the shot clock. McRae feeds Olajuwon, and Hakeem now is 10 points. He is the Rockets scoring leader. Ellis leads Seattle with 13. Fights for the offensive
that was a
rebound,
hell of a rebound.
And the foul. Lucas commits the foul, his second. Ellis, the other Sonic, with 2 personal fouls in the game. And Olajuwon, 5 points is in there. There's the lob to Lister, and a great block. Olajuwon, I believe, got a piece of that shot by Lister. Fight for the loose ball, and Olajuwon picks it up, gets the basket, and draws the foul. Reed inside, Olajuwon gets the basket. And the Rockets lead 62-58, and that matches their biggest lead in a 20-second timeout called by Bernie Bickerstaff. A basket,
tough bucket. Tough bucket. Tough bucket.
Away from that double before it even developed, just
tough
like he's
bucket.
To do. Don't let it happen. Take the shot quickly.
Olajuwon. And Hakeem now with 23.
And the double team never got there, and that allowed him to...
Williams looking for the foul, gets nothing. And Hakeem gets the roll and a foul.
Take good shots. If you don't have the fast break, move the ball around now.
Hakeem. Well, he's making them from every angle tonight.
I'm about to say, Hakeem will cook you from most areas inside the arc, man.
And of course, Lewis Lloyd. Chambers.
His turnaround baseline fadeaway was nasty.
That's what the Sonics are yelling for.
I think Olajuwon might have got away with one here.
He
The
did.
ball was
Sampson. Olajuwon tips it in. They didn't block him out.
Left hand. That was his left hand.
There's a tendency not to put a body on something.
You saw what Lucas was doing against Olajuwon with his body, and then they brought in Lister.
And he did a great job of blocking him off. Now you look at Lister. He goes
That.
to
Look at that
the
left hand touch.
Really blocking Olajuwon
That's a touch.
Hakeem is doubled. And he scores and gets the foul.
The fadeaway was sick, bro.
Olajuwon, double team, goes up anyway and has 34 points and puts the Rockets back up by 2.
He just found so beautifully the soft spot of the double. He worked his way out of the double team, split it.
Not about to see his team season end. And with 1:20 remaining, it's 105-102. Loose ball into the hands of Reed with 1 minute to go now. And 21 on the shot clock. McRae to Olajuwon. And the foul, no basket, according double team. Gets the basket and draws the foul.
This is nasty, bro. Double team, corner, trap, spin, take the contact. What's up?
They take the middle
Chambers.
away from him, but they don't protect
Sit down,
the
boy.
baseline. They cover up his feet, but they still allow enough room for Olajuwon to spin to the baseline and then take it strong. And Chambers just came too late to try and help.
McDaniel gets a pass inside and traveling call. McDaniel, Olajuwon inside, gets the basket. So Hakeem has scored 5 points in the overtime. Olajuwon gets the rebound. And we're going into double overtime.
At the end of the first overtime.
Chambers blocked by Olajuwon. Into the hands of McRae.
Whoa, was that a Euro step in 1987?
From behind.
What?
And the basket good and a foul.
Rodney McRae under total control. They looked up the court. He pushed it hard at the defense. Here they're sending Chambers into the defense. Look at the Venus flytraps around. They gobble him up. The shot clock.
Gobble.
In a frenzied battle. Game 6 of the Western semifinals. Hakeem goes strong to the basket and gets the basket and the foul, and there's no stopping him now. 47 points for Hakeem Olajuwon.
That was a good read of the double team by Ralph Sampson, too, to create this opening for Olajuwon.
Winding down at 2 minutes to go in second overtime. Olajuwon, tough shot, falling off the court.
I told y'all that turnaround baseline fadeaway he had was automatic.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
No, good shot. I heard Bill Fitch say so.
Hakeem has scored 7 points in the second overtime and has 49 in the game. For 3, it's over.
So, the SuperSonics won that series 4-2, would then go on to the Western Conference Finals, where they would get absolutely swept by the Showtime Lakers. And then the Showtime Lakers would go on to the NBA Finals, of course, against guess who? Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics, and the Lakers would win that series 4-2. The SuperSonics were probably in over their head against the Lakers, though 2 of those games were absolute blowouts. The other 2 were pretty close, but they just didn't stack up against Magic and the Lakers. There's no question about that. But it is what it is. Hakeem Olajuwon, man, gave his best effort to try to keep that season alive. You know, force another game. Wasn't in the cards. But, man, did he put up a Herculean effort to try to, you know, will his team past the Seattle SuperSonics, but fell short, man. Fell short. The Houston Rockets even had a better seeding, better record than the Seattle SuperSonics that season. I think they were just a couple games over 500 as opposed to Seattle being under 500, which I'm just going to assume based on the records that the SuperSonics were the underdogs, so that might be considered an upset. Y'all let me know. I wasn't even born yet. I was born in 87, a couple, like 2 months after this game. I was born July 87, so I wasn't even born yet. So based off the record, I would assume Seattle was considered the underdogs. I don't know if they were heavy underdogs, but then again, sometimes you need context, right? Sometimes the team might be going through injuries, so they're actually better than their record suggests. So it's like, yeah, they have a worse record, but they are a better team because this is why their record is what it is. So they're not really underdogs. I don't know. If y'all have more information on that, could square me away on that, you know, please let me know. And then sometimes there's just bad matchups for teams, regardless of the record. They just don't match up good against another team. So I don't know. I'm not as familiar with some of you that watch basketball in the 80s with a lot of these players, especially a lot of the role players. That's where I have to really go in and dig in and do my research and, you know, learn about these things. But it's a lot of history and I don't know everything. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think about it. I appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. Catch you on the next one. We out, baby.